So this is gonna be a short video about what happened to me at a football game. So this happened in August of 20. So this happened last year in August. So I went to my school's football game so I could support the team, and basically I told the people I was sitting with that I was hungry and I was gonna get something. I was gonna get something from the food stand or whatever it's called. So somebody, one of the people I was sitting with went with me, and so we were just waiting in line, and I noticed I noticed that these kids were cutting, and most of them were black. Um, if you're wondering what that has to do with the story, you'll find out later. But most of the kids that were cutting were black, and so people were telling them to go back at the end of the line and stop being jerks and to stop cutting in front of a bunch of kids. And basically they weren't listening. They were just looking at the people like they were crazy, and they just kept cutting in line so they can get their food. So basically I was mad cuz I was hungry and I was waiting in line. And the lines were pretty long, so they kept cutting and stuff. And and yeah, so most of them were black, and they stopped cutting in line. I don't know what made them stop, but yeah, they just stopped cutting in line eventually. And so I had to wait in line again. And I was talking to my friend, and then it was my turn to get in line because there were two lines because there were two people working. But so I went up to the line. I went up to go order my food, and this one white dude was like, "No, go back at the end of the line." And and I was like, "Oh, I was already in this line. I already been in this line." And he was like, "No, don't, no, you weren't," because the kids that were cutting, they kept making excuses saying that they were already in the line. And basically, when I told him that I was already in the line, he thought I was making an excuse like the other kids that were cutting. And he was like, "No, go back at the end of the line. You weren't here. We were all waiting." And then I'm so glad this one dude came. I'm so glad this one dude defended me and was like, "No, she was already here in the line. I saw her." And I was so scared because I was like, "I was already in the line," but he doesn't believe me. So I thought I had to go all the way at the back of the line. And when the one dude was like, "No, she was already in line. I saw her. I was waiting with her." The other dude apologized and said, "I'm sorry. I'm just mad about the other kids cutting." And I was like, "Yeah, me too." But I was so scared because I was afraid that if I didn't go to the back of the line like he told me to, then it would have caused a huge fight and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know if he told me to go to the back of the line because, like I said, most of the kids were black, and I don't know if it was because I was black or something else, but that doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, this is just a kind of short video of an encounter I had at a football game. So yeah, um, this happened in August, so it doesn't really matter anymore. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all. So goodbye, and I hope your days are going well. Bye bye.